campus of Auburn Hills. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. To take a look at the Pistons. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game one win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Gentlemen, ready? So Detroit will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Jennings kicks to Johnson. Drummond passes to Jennings. Back to Martin. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Korver. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
Here's Atlanta. Outside Teague. Millsap a screen. Teague with the ball. The feed to Horford. Pocket six. Korver kicks to Millsap. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. On defense, the Hawks. Jennings dishes to Martin. Feeds it to Gibson. Martin with it. And it's Horford picking him up. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Ariza outside. He feeds it to Teague. Hawks passing it around. Korver gets a wide open look. Rebound Andre Drummond.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. Johnson, the pass to Gibson. Down low. And there's Martin. That's good on the assist from Gibson. Martin's got his first points of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Millsap, and Gibson sends it back. To the paint, here's Martin. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They set the pick. Korver gets to Ariza. And here's Korver from the arc. Korver missing again.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Millsap with the steal. Here's Ariza. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
On the free throw, no good. Jennings kicks to Martin. Drummond with a screen on Korver. Martin dishes to Drummond. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Ariza with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. 3-on-3. Here's Johnson, and the shot is long. The Hawks trail it. Outside Teague. Now the pass to Horford. Shot from 12. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Horford's got his first basket. Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Martin kicks to Drummond. Kicks it out to Jennings. Sinks the three-pointer.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Hawks shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Thanks,
Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
With the break of the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. The Pistons, number 1.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised season as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Taj Gibson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Kyle Korver. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Rebound, Detroit. Outside Jennings. Martin wide open. He fires. Here's Drummond. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Horford.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
The Pistons shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get in for Detroit. Reggie Jackson comes in for Brandon Jennings. Atlanta also making some changes here. Pierce is checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Schroeder. A 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Jackson. Martin the screen. Jackson passes to Drummond. Outside for Martin. Jackson has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. They set the screen. 9 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Detroit leading by 3. And here's Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Morris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Detroit, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. The first one falls. Smith checked in for Drummond. Jerebko's checked in for the Hawks. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Here's Gallinari. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Back to Martin. He got right to the cup using that screen. Martin's got 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Screen by Smith. Shot off the pick. The shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. The wide open look here for Holiday. That one's good from the corner. Holiday's got his first bucket of the night. Jackson kicks to Gallinari. Martin with the screen for Gallinari. Outside Martin. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Martin's got 8 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
There's the pick. Jerebko kicks to Cephalosha. Here's the 3. Jerebko can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Gallinari. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
Outside, Martin. Morris a screen. Jackson drives in. Easy layup after coming off the pick. And it's an 8-point Piston lead.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead as they end the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game has been, you know, we can beat any team in this league. You know, if we work together and, you know, put everything into play, you know, we'll be all right. And that's the kind of attitude we've been having. You know, that's the attitude we have to keep.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the two elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working.
Right.
So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a ways.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. In for Andre Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Taj Gibson. Gallinari, he's checked in for Johnson. And Martin subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jerebko's checked in for Horford. Pierce comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Justin Holiday's checked in for T. The Hawks trail by 8. Schroeder passes to Pierce. The dish to Cephalosha. And Holiday kicks to Pierce. Good work defensively by Morris.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Martin the screen. Jacks up a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Dishes it to Cephalosha. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Cephalosha's got his first 3 points of the game. Pistons leading by 8. Jackson passes to Gallinari. Pistons passing it around to the wing right side. He kicks it to Martin. 5 to shoot. Can't get it to go. Good D by Holiday. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Martin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
And, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about Niesman, man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Martin the screen. And it's Gallinari missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Martin dishes to Jackson. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Jackson drives in. Jackson off the pick from Martin. From deep. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 13.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Here's Schroeder. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Juretko. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Good on the shot. And that's 15 points for Martin. 16 seconds left in the first half. Schroeder up top, guarded by Jackson. Now Cephalosha, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
And the first half comes to...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I'm trying to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, we got a few.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Played like a man on fire in that first half. I got to say, his performance has come out of the blue and at the most opportune time for his team.
And, Greg, on occasion, the smaller names show up when the stakes are at their highest, and that's certainly been the case with him.
Mark in a two-guard. Johnson is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Jennings, and it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. And it's Martin missing. The Hawks trail by 5. And Teague, here we go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Teague's got the first points of the second half here for the Hawks. Cutting the screen.
Move the ball. Stick it to Martin.
Jennings with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Inside. Here's Martin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Pistons have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. And so Martin nails both of them. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Korver against Martin. Millsap in the corner. It's Ariza on the wing. Picked by Horford. Now here's Teague. 7 points in the game. Shot is off. Pistons leading by 5. Martin kicks to Drummond. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. For Detroit, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. Free throw, no good for Drummond. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. T kicks to Horford. The shot will not go. And it's Detroit the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And it's Martin penetrating. It's deflected. That's a 2 from Korver. Rebound, Detroit. Martin's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Johnson kicks to Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Korver. Pass to Gibson. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Kicks it to Teague. Shot on the wing. That drops. Teague's got 4 this quarter. Pistons leading by 7. Jennings passes to Martin. Can't get it to fall. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Back to Ariza. Horford against Jennings. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Let's take this moment to show you who led the league in scoring during the regular season. Freak number 1. Clock at 6. Teague dishes to Korver. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Horford, no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Johnson, a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Johnson's got 5 now.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words. Millsap. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you for that, Doris. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And he can't hit the second.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Teague drives in. Ariza has the open look. Atlanta again missing. Detroit leading by 10. Martin with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And Drummond kicks to Johnson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Martin the screen. Johnson, the pass to Martin. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. And that's 20 points for Martin.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Here's the screen. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Feet. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup. Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 13-point game. Teague with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Teague. 9 points. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Checked in for Cephalosha, comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle. Top of the key, Pierce. Inside, Teague. A good range.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Hawks. Cephalosha's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. He dishes it to Pierce. To the middle. And the rejection by Smith. Teague against Jackson. And Gallinari kicks to Morris. And it's good. Morris has got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Teague. Rebound by Smith.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Jackson against Teague. 3-pointer, Martin. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Passes to Cephalosha. Teague against Martin. Picked by Horford. Atlanta again missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Urebko's checked in for Horford. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Teague. Ball stolen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pierce wide open. He fires. Gets a very good look and converts. Pierce has got his first 2 points. Jackson kicks to Martin. Gallinari dishes to Martin. Morris, left side. Here's Jackson, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Detroit up by 15. And we've got more NBA action on. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Pistons leading by 15 on the court for Atlanta. Paul Millsap out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jerebko. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. And that one's good. Drummond.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Schroeder kicks to Holiday. So for the Pistons, Johnson comes in for Gallinari. And Martin subbed in for Jackson. Al Horford, he's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Justin Holiday. A nice shot by Teague.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Jennings passes to Martin, to the middle. And Drummond kicks to Martin. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Gibson dishes to Martin. Rejected by Teague. Ariza against Gibson. Back to Millsap. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often. And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And Teague, here we go. Here's Ariza. And the 3 off target.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the shot is good. 8 points here for Taj Gibson.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Millsap, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Jennings wide open. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And here's Schroeder, and Gibson over to help. Teague inside the line. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
The Hawks trail by 17. Teague, the pass to Millsap. Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Teague. Drills the three-pointer.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Martin kicks to Drummond.
Sticking too much.
Back to Martin. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
For Atlanta, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here in the palace, let's give it up for your honor motion.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Jennings dishes to Martin. Ariza brings the double. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on a reason.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Outside Teague. Millsap at the elbow. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Teague against Martin to the middle. Jennings passes to Gibson. Outside for Martin. Johnson outside. The feed now to Gibson. 5 on the clock to the inside. Martin with the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Korver kicks to Teague. Here's the floater. And the dunk by Horford.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Detroit.
Steve, I agree. You know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity. They deserve to win this one.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Martin. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Check out the game for Korver. 9 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Drummond. Hansborough's come in for Taj Gibson. Marcus Morris is checked in for Johnson. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Brandon Jennings.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Korver dishes to Pierce. Right side Holiday from deep. The shot by Pierce will not go.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Jerebko kicks to Holiday. Outside for Korver. Feeds to Jerebko. Outside Korver. Pierce with a screen on Martin. There's the screen. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yo, that's my number one skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Y'all got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Y'all can sneeze and the defender's gonna break his ankle trying to get me a tissue. That's why I lead the team to score.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Well, getting up over the 30-point barrier is never easy under any circumstances. He tore holes in the defense. They couldn't figure out what to do with him. Every play they ran for him, he executed it nearly perfectly.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.